Hi Sasha.
Hi Shagun.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today on Gupshup with Shagun, we are here with Sasha Frank. जितना इसका सरनेम फ्रैंक है वो उतनी खुद भी फ्रैंक है, तो आपको ये वीडियो में मजा आने वाला है. Okay, today we're going to talk about different takes of love and apparently what we feel कि हम दोनों का प्यार का टेक बहुत अलग है. So we'll begin with her. What's your take on love, Sasha?
I think it's wonderful to be in love. It's very dreamy, it's a very fairy tale kind. I know that it's something we read in books and watch in these Disney movies, and that has always been my take on love. Although it has changed over the years.
But you're still the romantic
Yeah,
person.
I'm still the romantic person. I still have that fairy tale wish in my heart.
That's sweet. That's actually sweet. Okay, guys. What do you all think? Like, what changes in you when you're in love? Do you think you change as a person when you're in love? Comments में बताओ. Now, tell me about. Have your priorities changed since the time you've been in love?
Since I've been in a relationship, yes, definitely. Somewhat. But I think you mentioned this before about self-love.
Oh yes.
And when I went through a breakup before this, I realized how important it is to love yourself. And I made sure that I love myself. I should love myself enough before I get into another relationship. So that still stands, and my priority is still myself, not just the other
You
person.
go, girl. Self-love, girls. Girls, if you're watching this, please don't forget you are your number one priority. Also, love yourself, and the world will follow. Okay, next question. For the girl who's in love. Okay, you're 21, right?
Yes.
So, a 21-year-old, when she falls in love, does the boyfriend become more important than the family or friends? Be honest.
No, not really. I mean, my family is always my number one priority, no matter what. For example, abhi, I'm in a long distance relationship, and my boyfriend just came back. But I also had like my cousin who was going back home, who was visiting us. So ऐसा नहीं है कि मैं अपने boyfriend कहीं भी छोड़ के नहीं जाऊंगी. My family is always my number one priority. So
Cute.
दोनों
Cute.
equal.
Okay, how difficult is it to be in a long distance?
Oh my god, don't even get me started. I mean, you feel like you're the only one, like it's a lot. But I know there are a lot of people out there going through the same thing. But it's difficult. It's difficult because you have to set your priorities straight. It's difficult because
You have to manage
sometimes
time.
You have to manage time.
Plus, your
Sometimes-
boyfriend is in another location. So
Exactly.
His boyfriend is in Maldives, by the way.
Please don't put that on camera. It'll kill me.
That's already on camera.
We're
And your
gonna-
boyfriend is also watching.
Oh my god. No, I'm never going to
Okay.
to him.
Okay, so these were the 5 questions for you. Now, 5
Can I
questions
ask
for
you?
me so that they
Great.
understand my take on love. Firstly, I'm happily single. No time for love.
No time for that. Nice. Okay. So, a question to you is like, what has changed your take on love? We were discussing this before, so.
I knew this was coming. Nothing has changed. The only thing I've learned is that prioritize yourself first. Self-love is extremely important. As I told you all earlier, खुद से प्यार करोगे तो सामने वाला भी तुमसे और प्यार करेगा. और don't forget, you should have your individual life.
Absolutely. That is very important. That is very important. I like that.
Okay.
I mean, we all talk about self-love, Shagun. All of us. But do we really follow it? So, how do you follow this? How do you keep loving yourself?
Number 1, I take myself out on dates.
Interesting.
It's the best thing I do and I really enjoy it. If suppose someday I'm craving for like a nice double decker cheesy burger, I go all alone. I dress up and I enjoy my burger at the cafe or a restaurant alone, and then I take myself on movie dates also, guys, by the way.
Cute.
Yeah, I go watch movies alone. I love it.
That's all? You said 5?
No, so these are my ways of self-love. Now the question,
Oh.
you have to come up with the next question now.
Oh, in my head it was like 5 ways to self-love. Okay. My next question is, okay, this is a hypothetical question. Tomorrow, if there's a guy who comes up to you and you really like him and he really likes you, but but he challenges you in a way that you're not able to prioritize yourself. Like he wants more attention. He's a little clingy. How will you deal with him? Not just break up. How will you deal with him? How will you prioritize your self-love then?
I think if my partner does not give me enough space to breathe and let myself be, I will not be with him firstly because I need my space. And now that we're growing up, we're all used to a certain kind of freedom. And I really enjoy being myself and being all by myself. So I think there should be a correct balance. And yeah, that's important. Space and balance and time. Everything
That's
should be
nice.
managed, yes.
What have you learned from your past relationships?
Nothing. I've had happy times and I was a baby when I was dating back then. Now I feel I'm a grown up person. I have learned two things. Number one, learn to let small things go. Like when you're dating someone, you should not let small things really affect you both because you both are a team which is more stronger than the fights that you're having.
Right.
Yeah, this is what I've really learned. And secondly, I have learned that somebody else's opinions should not affect your personality.
Very interesting. Very nice.
Yes.
Very nice. What's your take on cheating?
That's bad.
Hit it on her.
No, it's just bad. Don't do it. Nothing else.
Kids, listen. Listen to Shagun. Don't do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was interesting. But you know what I got from this conversation is just like you said about the little things. That learn to let the little things go.
Yeah.
My take is in a long distance relationship, you realize how sometimes those little things matter. Good or bad, but it does matter. Like, for example, Raat ko just calling to say good night, even though you're so tired, you have no energy. It's the little things that really do matter in the end.
Yeah. So also, the little efforts that your partner takes or you take for them, that makes it special and makes it go longer.
Absolutely.
For the way you said that take out those 30 seconds to wish good night, or whenever you wake up in the morning, automatically if that thought comes to you, you should drop a cute good morning message or
Absolutely.
whatever.
Absolutely.
But keep taking little efforts no matter how many years you've been with your partner. It is the little things that matter.
Absolutely. And also taking out time for yourself matters.
Of course. Alright guys, that's all for today. Thank you so much for being on my channel, Sasha.
It's a pleasure.
Okay, all the love for you guys. और बहुत सारे relationship takes आते रहेंगे या शायद कोई और topic because we're like not just here to discuss that, but yeah. Also, before we leave,
I know what to do.
Yeah.
Subscribe to her channel.
don't forget to like, share and subscribe.